Question. In your day-to-day life, do you spend more time per day consuming from the resources which fuel your purposes and goals in life, or contributing to those same resources? Consumption is using up your resources. Think of spending money on things that don't really matter. Maybe you're spending too much time scrolling reels. You might be gambling or, smoking or whatever the case may be. And contribution is effort put in to achieve something greater than yourself. That's how I see it, at least. Think of maybe you're doing house chores to take some of the load off your parents. Maybe you're studying for a degree, give rides to your friends who need rides. Again, whatever the case. All this is context to say, in the Big 26, it's crucial to make efforts to contribute more than you consume, whether that's outwardly or inwardly. They both build each other up. Anyways, what does it look like? For the average consumer, in my day today at least, it looked like you wake up, you look at your phone, you check for notifications, maybe you scroll on your phone, go on TikTok, Instagram, just woke up, gotta rip the vape, morning buzz, and then, skip breakfast, go around, do around town, screw around, do what I gotta do. And, come lunchtime, I'm hungry. Oh, gotta get Taco Bell, but can't get Taco Bell if you're not stoned, bro. So, one thing leads to another. I'm dragging myself down inadvertently. Oh, get off me, bro. Jeez. Anyways, in my life as a contributor, there have been some subtle changes. First, for example, when I wake up, I make my bed. I go out for a walk. I get regular exercise. I try to go to the gym, and if I don't go to the gym, I get outside and walk around in the hills. A lot of the times, contributing for me looks like reading. It looks like writing. I mean, shoot, I got my cheat sheet right here, bro. And even in this example here, recording a video of myself talking about something I care about. The thing is, you don't only have to contribute outwardly, like I said. It's very important that you spend time contributing to yourself and building yourself up, because at the end of the day, you got to be your very own support system. Even if you're only contributing to your own physical, emotional, or intellectual well-being, that is so much more than sitting by while nothing happens. Overconsumption, whether that be, again, it's wasting your time, wasting your money, wasting your headspace. Overconsumption inherently puts you in the group of people who sit by and waste their time. In saying this, we have a big idea. The big idea is contribution prompts purpose, while consumption prevents it. You might be sitting by thinking, why do things feel dull? Why am I bored? Why do I feel lost? Or like nothing feels fun anymore, That's your overconsumption. We live in a day and age where social media is farming your attention, and it wants you to stay hooked on it all the time, wants you to just look at your phone and see other people living their best lives, presenting themselves the best way they can in front of a camera. We also live in a society that determines your status by just how niche you can be, how much stuff you know or have, and I don't like that. We live among million-dollar and billion-dollar companies that bank on you sitting by while they play with the strings that control your life. They want you to waste your time. They want you to waste your money. They want you to waste your effort on something that is easier than going out and doing it yourself and going and grasping the day by the balls, seizing the day. As someone who's been deep in the consumer trenches, I have found so much more fulfillment in breaking the chains of consumption and putting myself first. This world wants you to waste time and resources being a consumer, when in all reality, with just a little bit more effort, the energy it takes to consume can be rerouted towards self-contribution. If you remember one thing, it's our big idea. Contribution prompts purpose, while consumption prevents it. Contributing for you makes it so much easier to contribute for other people, for your parents, for your friends, for your relationships, whatever the case. Again, I find it really important to channel your emotions into your own motivation. At the end of the day, you're going to have to be the one who helps yourself. My words only mean so much. I'm just a guy behind your screen, whatever form that may take. Today, I wanted to contribute towards my own happiness, so I came outside to the creek. It's very pretty out here. You probably can't see much through my 2020 Mac camera, but we're going to switch the filming angle. We're going to switch the camera angle and contribute just a little bit more. How about that?
What's up, y'all? This is how I contribute to my happiness, my goals, my fulfillment, my everything. I get outside, I hang out with myself, and I pick myself up by the bootstraps even when I'm having a bad day. If there's one thing you should do, it's the exact same thing. Because at the end of the day, nobody's going to be there for you except you. So be your own best friend, get out, hang out with yourself, have fun. Do this shit too. Woo!
Be your own best friend, fucker. I have been Zane Bowler. I hope you enjoyed what I had to say, and I hope you stick around because I have a lot more shit to say. Contribute to your own happiness.